Hey guys, in this video I'm going to share with you why we homeschool. So if you want to see this, stick around. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Sarah and I'm a homeschooling mom of 5, and I like to do videos on homeschool, motherhood, organization, and DIYs. So if you like that kind of content, consider subscribing below. And don't forget to hit the bell button so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. Okay, so first I just want to say I was public schooled, and so was my husband. I didn't even realize that homeschooling was a thing or that people did it until I started going to church, and then I realized a lot of people homeschool. I never planned on homeschooling ever. I was just going to send my kids to a Christian school for their whole school life. So the first reason I started homeschooling is because I went to an event at my church, and during the event, I just felt like the Holy Spirit prompting me to homeschool. So I was just like, okay, I don't even know anything about homeschooling. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. But if the Holy Spirit is leading me, okay, I'm just gonna trust Him. And my son, who is 9 right now, was at the time finishing his kindergarten year in a private Christian school. And the Holy Spirit told me to have him finish the rest of his year because there was only like a month or 2 left. Then first grade, I would start to homeschool. So I started homeschooling and it has been amazing. It's definitely hard at times, but it is so worth it, and you know, the good totally outweighs any bad, because we have our days, we have our seasons, we have our moments of things, and you know, I love it. I love it. I wouldn't ever take back a day of homeschooling, and I really do believe that I will probably homeschool them all the way up until they graduate. That's really the first reason that I started homeschooling, is because the Holy Spirit prompted me to. Reason number 2 is I just love spending time with my kids. I know, right? I think a lot of parents are just so ready to push their kids off to school. But I'm not. I'm like, I think I would cry if I sent my kids to school. I'd be so sad, and I don't know what I would do with myself. I mean, I do have little babies, so obviously I'd take care of them and stuff like that. But I love spending time with my children. It's so fun. The third reason I homeschool is because I'm the one who gets to choose what my children learn. And the great thing about homeschooling is if my children spark an interest in something, we can veer off into that and just, you know, learn more about that. For instance, my kids love to dig in the dirt. When we start our school year, which we year-round homeschool, so I don't know, it's kind of like a weird transition into like when we stop and start a year, because it kind of just keeps going. But I mean, we take a little tiny break, but we're going to be starting our new school year, and this year we are doing botany unit. And because my children just love to play in dirt, I was just like, you know, September's coming up, which is a great time in Florida to start planting and doing stuff. So we're gonna do a garden. My daughter the other day was talking about, oh, I'm planting, mommy, I'm planting seeds. So I was like, oh, she is gonna love this botany unit and us just starting a garden, and you know, just sparking interest in them of what they already like to do. Like, what kid doesn't like to dig in the dirt? So they're gonna love starting a garden. Another reason that I homeschool is I just recently learned this in the past maybe 2 years. So I've been home. This is going to be my 4th year homeschooling. I've learned so much. I don't know everything, and I'm sure there's so many people that know way more than I do. But you know, I love homeschooling so much, so I research a lot. And children have different learning styles. Some children learn visually, some audibly, some learn better like writing things down, but they all have different learning styles. For instance, my daughter, now that she knows how to, you know, write really good, she just will write all over her schoolwork. That's just the way she learned. She soaks things in better when she can write it down. Like if we're sounding out a word, she will write down the letters that make that sound, and then that's how she remembers it. Being a homeschooler, it's like you can meet your child's needs in those areas. So those are just a few reasons why we homeschool. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you're a homeschooler and let me know, why do you homeschool? If you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing below, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you're notified every time I upload a video. All right guys, have a blessed day. Some children might learn better by seeing something